And hello, movie lovers, and welcome to the show for a nice podcast episode. We're going to be talking about a little independent film by Jason Pitts, and that movie is called Alone. With me tonight, is my good friend,
Charlie, hello.
and you know, here's the thing: I've been wanting to review this film for a while. It's just that there's other things, other projects that we wanted to do, and things like that. And now we finally got a chance to review this film and watch this film. One of the things I want to just mention coming out of the gate is this. It felt like a Tales from the Crypt kind of thing, also to a little bit of Unsolved Mysteries, the way they actually do the skits and things like that about the conversation between the old woman and also the girl that's in the movie as well. Another thing too that I want to mention is this. This movie is about this girl who winds up taking a ride from the wrong person, and then of course the little old woman is like, well, I don't want you to be alone or anything. Because the worst thing possible is to be alone. And plus this woman is also just got out of a really bad thing as well, where she slept with this one guy who happens to be a sheriff. And so anyway, she winds up blackmailing him, and then next thing you know, she winds up getting thrown the out of the hotel room and everything, and starts blackmailing him. And of course, she has this big old incision on her cheek. And then, of course, she's going to go over to this drugstore to try and help get some stuff for her face. Then that's when she winds up meeting Patty. Patty winds up doctoring her face up and everything, and then takes her on this road trip with her and Patty. So that's where this movie actually takes place. Now, this is actually going to be a spoiler-free episode and everything. I'm not going to be spoiling anything in this episode. We're just going to give you a breakdown of what we thought about it, the dialogue, the acting, and stuff like that, and go from there. And like I said, this is an independent project and everything by Jason Pitts. Jason Pitts is actually a good friend of mine as well, and stuff like that. So, what did you think, Charlie, of the opening scene and things like that you saw?
The movie, like I said, is like it is like I didn't know what I was watching, to be honest. Like when I saw the opening of her in the shower, and they were emphasizing, so I'm figuring, does her tattoos have anything to do with this? And then the movie starts, and then again trying to blackmail the guy didn't work. Like I said, it just seemed coincidental how everything seemed to happen all at once, and how this sweet old lady Patty wearing this yellow scarf looked like, I'm not sure it was a lady or Cam Newton, to be honest. I don't know, because Cam Newton would wear something like that. So in the scene there, he's a guy. Don't worry about him. I'll help you out. And it's like, okay. But I think this movie, like the whole movie, this feels like it just felt weird, to be honest, because it seems like one of those coincidental, one of the rules: don't talk to don't like when you're adults, you can talk to adults, but don't get in a car with them. Don't get in the car of anybody you don't know. And it's like it's just building on that thing. I'm like, don't talk to strangers, in a sense,
right?
Because you never know what's going to happen.
To be honest with you, it also kind of feels like a hitchhiker kind of movie, though, too, in a way, even though she's not hitchhiking or asking for some help to hitchhike or anything like that for a ride or anything, because she was just going to go about her own way, and Patty was just having to be there, and everything coincidentally. But anyways, it just felt like, okay, you're not getting into the car with strangers or anything like that, but also, too, don't pick up hitchhikers, don't get into a strange car with somebody you don't know, that kind of scenario. And everything else. And I also have to say this too. I really liked that whole entire scenario, to be honest with you. I mean, I thought that dynamic actually worked. I thought the chemistry between Patty and her worked out really good, because they both come from similar backgrounds in a sense, especially the joke that Patty wound up saying, talking to her about with her ex-husband. She said, yeah, I was abused once myself. I know you remind me of myself when I was younger. And you know what I did? And at first I thought she was going to admit that she killed the husband, which I thought that
I did too.
Even the character thought that she killed him. She goes, no, I'm just kidding. I went on ahead and filed divorce.
The next morning.
And then, it goes into a little bit of background about her being a nurse and things like that. So I'm actually glad that they went into a little bit of background about Patty. And of course, we actually see her identification card hanging on there. And at first I'm thinking, to myself is this. Is this going to turn into Misery a little bit, where maybe she's not actually a nurse, but pretending to be a nurse, and that's not her actual license or anything like that, her actual name badge? But it comes to find out that was actually her name badge, because they actually do zoom in on that scene, which I thought was perfect to allow us to know that she was an actual nurse. Because I was actually thinking on the other end of the spectrum where this person might be pretending to be a nurse.
It could also be that too. I mean, you never know. Like, it's that this her sweet innocent look. She could talk her way into anything. Like, I don't know, getting a fake badge or something. I don't know. I mean, that like I said, that topic, like that idea, it could still be there. Like I said, we just don't know. Like I said, she could be like it. She could be using it as a ruse to get people into her car, like the sweet innocent look. It also felt like it was a marriage too. Like just the whole like from the like this felt like honeymoon phase to them looking at out the sunset after it's like, can we go get some food? And the owner is like, sure, let's get some food. I told you I didn't want to get food. It's all about you. And then the bickering, and it's just like, and then yeah, it just felt like it was you're watching a marriage between the two of them in that short amount of time. It's like honeymoon phase, angry phase, and then yeah, but yeah.
You see, for me, I felt like this. Once you saw those missing people on that wall and everything at the restaurants they were eating at, I'm like, okay, this tells me that Patty's been here before. That's for starters. Number two, maybe the local people actually know her. And maybe that's why she's unsettled about even being in that restaurant, to be honest with you. And that's why she doesn't want to eat anywhere or anything like that, because the people knows who Patty is and knows what she's capable of. Or her. Here's the thing: I live in a small town, so this I can actually imagine this restaurant's also in a small town. Mm-hmm. So with them being in a small town, you have gossiping going on. So I wouldn't be surprised to say, "Hey, look, that little old lady with the little yellow scarf on her head." I wouldn't be surprised if somebody's like, I heard that she murdered somebody. I heard the last time that this one person was with somebody was with her, but there's no actual proof. It's just rumors around town.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. And maybe it's causing attention to Patty to say, hey, look, I don't want to eat anywhere. I just want to keep on going. But that's the way I was looking at it.
I don't know. Like I said, it definitely felt like a marriage, though. I mean, because like this dynamic between the two about each phase is like, oh, like after she committed, it's like, fine, we'll eat after we see the sunset. And I think it was just to get you the ruse that, okay, she seems a really really nice old person. And there's a weird emphasis on the billboard of the wanted posters. And I figured, okay, thumbs up.
Right. Even the part where they're arguing, bickering and stuff like that, she seemed really cold-hearted, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
It kind of reminds you of going on the road trip with your grandmother, and she's like miserable because she doesn't want to be in the same car with you after 8 hours of driving and everything. That's what it seemed like to me. And it's like, I'm going to stop to eat. Well, I'm not hungry. I don't want to eat. So that's what it seems like to me a little bit. But also, too, I liked how they gave us a little bit more of a background on the main character as well, because it goes into her background a little bit where she's saying, okay, I don't want to be alone or anything like that. I have that fear of being alone. And Patty's also trying to comfort her as well, especially the sunrise, about how the sun is settling down after a long day and trying to stay up and stay afloat. And then she uses that analogy with herself. I thought that was actually pretty cool how they actually use that analogy. I thought that was really cool.
Yeah. And it's also to her character too. It's just to make, like, again, trying to get you that calm, like, okay, everything's gonna be okay. That kind of feeling. It's kind of the misdirection feeling too.
Right. And you know what though? I wish that here's the thing. I know it's only a 30-minute movie, it's a short film, but man, if it was longer, I would love to see the victim come out of it as someone that was afraid of being alone, to learning about from this point and trying to fight Patty and everything, have a little bit of fight in her to survive. But overall, I actually have to say I had a little bit of fun with it.
I thought the and when she drink the drink that the girl drinks, I just thought of it now. I'm like, it reminds me of like, okay, we're about to get a human centipede situation in here. No. Okay. But yeah, so like I said, like the drink and the drugs that like the scene. I thought that was funny because I just got the Rohypnol drug from Tosh Point oh, so I thought that was pretty funny. And but yeah, like I said, I just kept getting a lot of wait, is something crazy about to happen like a human centipede? Because like, ooh, I'm sleepy. But yeah, like the grandma, she was creepy.
Yeah, she was definitely creepy, to be honest with you. I would not
Yeah,
get in the same car with her, to be honest with you, even though she
no.
seems like a nice little sweet old woman and everything.
Don't
But
take a drink
everybody has
from
a
her.
dark side.
And definitely don't take a drink from her because you never know.
Yeah, I have to say this movie was good at some points. Also has a little Tales of the Crypt kind of feel to it though as well, which is
Mhm.
something I like because it zooms in into that well and everything too, of the skeletons and stuff like that, of everything that Patty's bit took these missing
Mhm.
people to, which I find fascinating on that level. But I'm not going to go into any of the spoiler territories or anything like that. But overall, I enjoyed the film for what it was. The ending to me was perfect in a sense because here's the thing. I don't want to give the ending away, but let's just say it's not going to end well for the girl. And if you're rooting for something to happen whenever the law enforcement gets involved and everything, don't expect the law to get involved when it comes down to this because of the events that happened prior before she got kidnapped and everything. So, with that being said, what's your final thoughts on this? I know this is a little short, but this is only a 30-minute movie, and the movie just got uploaded recently, and I don't want to give out any spoilers or
No,
anything like that. So I just want to respect Jason and what he's done with the project, and of course, giving people a chance to watch this film.
I thought it was okay. I mean, again, like I said, I think if like movie was longer, there probably been a different ending. I'll just say it, keep it at that. Um, Not an ending I liked, but that's just me. I'm not going to go any further than that. Like I said, yeah. I don't want to say any more because I might accidentally spoil, and I don't want to do it.
Right.
Like I mean, again,
But
I think if
right.
it was longer, something might have happened.
Okay. Fair enough. But I'm
And
just gonna
say,
say,
and like you said, when you're watching the credits, don't exit out because there's something after the credits.
okay. All right, guys. So that's gonna be our review for Alone. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. No, we might try and do a spoiler review later on, but for the most part and everything, you can actually stream this on YouTube and everything as well. So go on ahead, check out Jason Pitt's movie Alone. Maybe a couple months later, we'll go on ahead, we'll do a spoiler review for it, spoil the
If
hell
you
out of
guys
it and
want it.
everything. Right.
Like I said, if you guys like our this video, and the more likes we get, maybe the more like we might do a thing sooner, like a spoiler filled one sooner. But it's like I said, if you guys are interested in a spoiler, let us know in the comment section below. Because we have no problem going through and spoiling this movie for people, but we want to give you guys a chance to watch it. But if you guys are really interested and want to know what we thought of the ending and what actually happened, let us know in the comments below, and then we'll take that into consideration.
Most definitely. I know this is a little shorter than normal, but still, go on and check this movie out for yourself and everything. So, anyways, guys, there won't be a show tomorrow night or anything like that, but there is going to be an after show for the Mighty Ducks that's dropping tomorrow morning, probably around 9 o'clock a.m. Central Time or 9:30 Central Time in the morning for episode 2. We actually have episode 1 uploaded right now, so go on and check out the after show if you wanted to take a look at the after show for the Mighty Ducks, a Game Changer, playing on Disney Plus right now. And also, too, guys, go on ahead and hold on, we actually. And from the director himself, I'm down for a spoiler review. You know what? Jason, we might actually have you on the show with us, and you can do a little commentary with us. How about that? But yeah, of course you would be open for spoiler review. But anyways, thank you, Jason, for allowing me to review your movie. Thank you for supporting our channel. Another thing too, guys, give us a thumbs up, give us a like, give us a share, tell everybody about Movie Lovers Unite. And also too, go on ahead and check us out on our audio only podcast. And also too, guys, if you want to donate to the show, how do you do that? I could probably I could probably get some
That'd be a cool review.
Yeah, that would be cool. That would actually be cool. Bring Patty, the actress that played Patty, or bring the main actress in. That would be awesome, man. That would be cool. But yeah, if you guys want to, go on ahead, donate a couple of bucks towards us. How do you guys do that? You just go on ahead, click the link below at the GoFundMe page. Just go to www.gofundme.com/Movie Lovers Podcast. That's just to get some better equipment or keep the lights on here at Movie Lovers Unite. Another thing too, guys, is go on ahead, go to www.movieloversunite.com for all your entertainment needs and wants. Another thing too that we actually have going right now is this. We have the Falcon and the Winter Soldier after show. Playing at 8 o'clock Central Time, 9 o'clock Eastern, 6 o'clock Pacific Time for the after show for the Falcon and the Winter Soldier. You guys can also follow me on Pinterest at Movie Lovers TV Lovers Night over there, underneath the same brand name, on Facebook at Movie Lovers TV Lovers Night over there, and on Pinterest as well. Then, of course, you can go on ahead, go to Movie Lovers Unit on Twitter and also on Stereo. That's the new podcasting app that we do shows for sometimes. And then, of course, you can follow me on Twitter at JohnDeGorio8. And if you want to get in touch with me, just go on ahead and email me at movieloversunite@gmail.com. And those are all the places that you can actually reach me at. Thank you again, guys. Thank you again, Charlie, for reviewing this movie with me. Thank you, Jason, again for the love and support. I really do appreciate that. Bring some actresses in, bring some people in. That would be fantastic. And always, until next time, guys, it's been real. It's been fun. Can't wait to do this again. And bye-bye.